everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you everyone for liking and subscribing, and hi to all my new subscribers. Welcome everyone. Okay, I've got the Fool looking through the back door, and we're just going to try and find out about 50 Cent's documentary. Apparently he has just done a deal, or his Netflix has taken it on, and I did have a blind that came up which inspired me to do this reading, because I do like to read on blinds to find out, to literally find out, is it gossip, is it true, what's the story. So yeah, according to this blind that was released only a couple of days ago, at the time of reading, he is saying, Dan is saying that the gruesome tuition should basically be running to the hills. So I just would like to look into this a little bit further, with Curtis James Jackson III, aka 50 Cents, which I believe he got from some sort of bank robber or something like that, and it means change. So yeah, let's just find out about this documentary. So that will be two that they've now probably worried about, including this German one, right? It's going to be a nice Christmas present for someone. Maybe all of us, maybe not them. All right, so on the table we've got Judgment, we've got the 10 of Wands, we've got the Knight of Pentacles reverse, we've got the King of Cups, and we've got the 4 of Wands. Wow. Every time I read about a Diddy thing, I get my 4 of Wands, which is a party at home, all right? Ooh. This time I've got the King of Cups, and Diddy is, he was born the 6th of July. So, according to Google anyway, he would be the King of Cups. We've also got the Knight of Pentacles here, and that's reversed. There's Harry. This is Harry, how he is today at his age group. He is the Knight of Pentacles, and that is reversed. He's not going anywhere. He's not not good, because of the burdens at home. There is some sort of second chance happening here, someone praying for forgiveness. I would say this would be Harry here. It looks like there's going to be some sort of involvement with Harry. Let's just keep going. And you've got the 8 of Wands, you've got the Devil. Oh, okay. Devil reverse on top of Harry, and you've got 3 of Cups on top of Fiddy. I'll call him Fiddy because a few people over here call him that. Interesting, very interesting. Unhinge and unchain. Unhinge and unchain. I think with Harry's latest little escapade, I can say, for the last couple of weeks, I really do think that he thinks people are going to forgive him of all his shenanigans at home, of all these parties at home that's going to come out. Now, when I'm saying this, it's always going to be allegedly and entertainment purposes only, right? But just because people turn up to a party doesn't mean that they did something wrong, okay? All I'm looking into, because I'm not going to go down that path because that's for the feds and whoever, all I'm looking into is association. If the cards can prove there any sort of association, is it just gossip what we're getting? Is it just gossip and whatever? When it comes to 50, it looks like that he was on his own. There was no third party involvement here. He wasn't involved in any sort of home parties, you could say, with the 4 of Wands. He wasn't involved, and this is what the cards are saying. But of course he knows about them. So I think what I'm talking about here is the parties where I was going before. after the party's after the party. I do believe that quite a few people now are saying that music changes, and that's basically you either stay and things happen differently to what's happened, previously of the night, or it's your calling to say, okay, music's changed, let's go home now, literally. Scary, isn't it? But people in the know have allegedly said that. And that's when, allegedly, again, most of the celebs did go. According to Fiddy and the cards, it's basically, he didn't have any twos companies, threes or whatever, and it's not a crowd, right? He didn't have any involvement there. And these are the kind of readings that I'm going to do. I'm not going to go any further into anything else when it comes down to that criminal side of things. But should the gruesome twosome be worried? I would say Harry should be worried so far, especially with him being unhinged here. He's basically running free now. And there's lots and lots and lots of things that are going on with all his burdens that, he was basically taken home. You do have the High Priestess come out as well, and just so I can change that, I'll move that up so we can see the cards. And the Ace of Cups. I think on Fiddy's side of things, when it comes to the documentary, he's just trying to offer. Well, this one would be love, right? But he's trying to offer, what's actually happened. We did see the moon reverse, which is all the truth. From seeing that card previously, I could say we could trust, because even documentaries, we've seen them. We've seen them from the gruesome twosome, and they're not true, right? Allegedly entertainment purposes only. Or it's their truth. Probably a better wording. What Fiddy is offering here is that there's about the secrets. He's basically coming out about the secrets and offering a new beginning on how we see the music industry. Oh, here we go. And the Nine of Pentacles washing through it. Well, so much for me just saying it's Harry. The Nine of Pentacles reverse has all her energies all over them, and I'm referring to this one's wife. She's washing all over it. I would say that it was through her association, that he or her association of certain people that he was involved, and they all wanted to have a royal, literally have a royal to brag about, to boast about. He's definitely selling, or he sold this this documentary, or the rights to the documentary. Let's just keep going with the Ace of Pentacles. Again, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, it's an emotional thing. It's but it's money motivated as well. Okay, so on the next line, we've got the Ten of Pentacles, we've got the Sun reverse, we've got the Six of Cups, and we've got the Knight of Swords with the Two of Wands. So there was definitely a deal made. There was a choice. I think the attacks on the and not just attacks but defense as well with the Knight has changed on the internet, has changed the narrative of probably one of the worst kept secrets in LA or in Tinseltown or in the music industry, and or both. the legacy now, the inheritance, really, really dark times, really, really dark times, and the past is actually catching up. The past of, sadly, on this side, we're talking about this one's wife. Well, I don't know if that's sadly or not, but it looks like the past is catching up. Reading this last line, I don't know why they're still sticking around LA. I don't know why anyone who thinks that they have seen something that they should have reported and they didn't probably should be leaving. And I think they just think because they're LA, because they're, high up in the food chain, that nothing will happen. It's probably being a little, they'll be forgiven from the word go with judgment. They'll have that second chance. They'll be forgiven. Maybe with that person on the island, despite the fact that he's not here on this planet now. That all just happened all really, really coincidental, and then everything was all, hush-hush, and it was never a priority anymore. And she's locked away forever until something happens there when it comes to court. So, yeah. This is just really, really, it's connecting the dots. The last line, I wouldn't be waiting for a deal. Or if it was me, and then it would never be me. I would never be in that situation at all. And not just, Hollywood film stars, but any situation like that. Never. But we've got someone waiting for a deal. I mean, really? You're just hanging around waiting for a deal. Wow. Maybe that is why 50 put this documentary out as soon as he could. Got all the crystals happening today. Okay, so on this line, we've got the Hangman, we've got the Star, we've got the Four of Swords, the King of Swords, and Empress reverse. Well, what can I say? All the stars in Hollywood, in LA, any sort of politician as well with the King of Swords, any sort of politician, their history. They're all just waiting. There's a deal here and they're just waiting. I think they really do expect to be forgiven because of what's happened and because of who they are and what status they are in the food chain and how high up in the food chain. And I think this is what this documentary is going to be about. There is association between the gruesome twosome. Both cards have come out there. They've always wanted, and I mean, PD has always wanted to, have a royal connection or align themselves to being a royal. I think 50's going to disclose that. There is some sort of allegedly association from her past with the Six of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles here reverse. But at the end of the day, everything's going to come out, not only just from the King of Swords, who will cut through the truth and he will be truthful and loyal. He's not going to play around. He's not going to do what they do in Hollywood. They do creative stuff and they dance around a lot of things, and he's not going to do that. He's not going to be creative at all. He's just going to cut through the truth. And with the Four of Swords, I think this is that's not good. That's not good to all these ones that are just waiting around to see if they are on the list, or if they do get some sort of notice that they've got to front up in court and testify, or whatever, however it works over there. It's messy. It's just, yeah, ick, with that Four of Wands here sticking up on the thing. That's your white parties that we're talking about. That's the parties at home, celebration, whatever. You know, think he used to have a really, really big 4th of July, celebration. And I don't see anyone here walking away. I don't see anyone running for the hills, or, what the blind said. There's none of it. 50 in his documentary will disclose certain things. And apparently the gruesome twosome need to probably do what Brian says, as well as all the other stars that are just waiting around because this lawyer's coming for them. And the politicians. Allegedly entertainment purposes only, because you got Judgment up the top, and you've also got the King of Swords as well. And the King of Swords can be a politician, believe it or not. This one here I'm seeing as the lawyer. He's not going to be creative. He's not going to play the Tinseltown way. He's not going to do it. And, with the things are going to come from the past. And that's not good for a lot of people. It's not good at all with the Four of Swords. So there you have it. Thank you to C. Dan again for yet another intriguing reason to do a reading, to find out exactly what's behind closed doors. And the Fools managed to pull out a couple of interesting steps. And, they've got 2 documentaries at least to now worry about, at least. And they shouldn't be doing what the rest of LA do. They really shouldn't, according to the cards. They should be doing what Brian said. All right. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.